Welcome to the Conversations on Content. My name is James, and welcome to my stream. Today, we're actually going to be doing something really cool and special. It's something new that we're doing. We're going to do these every once in a while. It's just a hangout and watching me work. And if you have any questions, we'll be keeping an eye on the chat. But what we're doing is we're actually live in StreamYard and we're going to be producing a video for our Serenity Journey channel. The Serenity Journey is my other channel. That's where my primary channel is. But I thought I'd just hang out. And since I'm producing a video for that channel anyway, I thought I would go ahead and just kind of work through my workflow and show people what I'm doing and how I'm creating the content for that channel. So, one of the things that we're going to start with is we want to start with our research. So I've got right here answerthepublic.com, and I've already put in my search for journaling. I just released, those of you that saw my video earlier or last night, I just released my first journal. It's my own product that's for sale on Amazon. So I'm going to do a series of videos on journaling. And so what we've done is we've gone right here to answerthepublic.com and we just put journaling into the search, and it gave me 379 results for journaling. These are questions that people ask about journaling. And I just hit download CSV and it downloads everything into an Excel file. Now I have hundreds of potential keywords that I can research over time that are things that people actually search for on that question. And I can go into some of my tools and then do some deeper research. So I don't want to spend hours and hours on keyword research, but we do want to spend some time on it. So one of the things I go is I go right here to Tubebuddy, which Tubebuddy is one of my favorite tools for creating content. So many uses for it. So one of the things, let's find a good journaling question. Can journaling help? Can journaling improve memory? What I like to do is find a keyword I'm doing a lot of really short videos. And so I want to help doing things. And so I'm going to be looking for keywords that are specific to my target audience as well. Because my general topic is journaling, but I'm also very much into the spirituality type content. That's what this channel is about. And it's about how to use the journal. So journaling when anxious, journaling when angry, journaling when stressed, uh, journaling when feeling lost. So these are some good ideas that I could create content around some of these journaling keywords. And as you can see, I mean, I got hundreds of keywords just in that one thing. I could actually build an entire YouTube channel just around journaling. It's just one of the categories on my channel, but I could spend a lot of time going through all of these, and I probably will over time. Journaling and manifesting, journaling and mindfulness. I'm going to copy that. We're going to go back over here to TubeBuddy and we're going to paste it in and explore. And what this is going to do is this is going to bring up, search kind of low, competition is kind of low. It's not a really great keyword, but I can look at a few things too. My optimization strength is really good though. So my channel could be highly optimized for ranking for that keyword, but it doesn't get a whole lot of search. And that's really going to be one of the big things. Interest over target, gratitude journaling, and mindfulness. That's something else that I can look at. That's one of the things I love about this keyword tool with TubeBuddy is I can actually get more search term idea, how to journal for mindfulness, how to journal effectively, how to journal properly, why journaling is important. Journaling and mindfulness. I actually did a why you should start journaling video just a couple of days ago. And then I can look over here at the results. These are the top keywords for journaling and mindfulness. And only one channel owns top 20 results. So there's no channels that are doing, and no exact matches in the top results. So the secrets of journaling and mindfulness, I could do a video on that, and nobody's specifically targeting that keyword phrase, but probably because there's not a whole lot of people searching for that keyword phrase. So that's one of our possibilities, but we're going to continue looking at other keywords. And sometimes I will target these micro keywords, these small keywords that don't get a whole lot of search, but there's also not a whole lot of competition for them. Um, and sometimes you have to look at the competition. There's a lot of competition as far as results, 373,000, but none of the competition is really optimized for that keyword. So I might make a quick 3 to 5 minute video on that topic. It's not going to have a huge investment of my time, but I can create a quick video on that and dominate the search for that particular topic. And it would give me traffic over time to that keyword. I do this a lot with these micro content, going for these micro keywords that don't get a ton of search traffic, but don't get a ton of competition for them either. And that's one of the things I use to build my channel, because I can get quick search rankings. Think about it. If I get 10 views a day on that video, that's better than a video that's going after these super keywords that I can't stand a chance in ranking for because all the big guns are going after it. So we're going to continue looking, though. Journaling and meditation, journaling and depression. Let's see. We can continue going. Journaling for emotions, journaling for mental health, journaling for beginners. That's a good one. Copy. And this is just like keyword phrases, and then I can add more to it to make it more user friendly. Let's explore that one. Journaling for beginners. See, poor competition. The competition is heavy for that keyword. The lowest view count in the top ranking videos is 19,000 views, and my average on my channel is only 13 because I haven't been posting a lot of content over there yet. So that's something that we have to be mindful of, is how many searches people are looking for it and how much competition there is. We can sneak over here to the results. There's 2 exact matches in the top results. Journaling for beginners, number 1, how to do creative journaling for beginners. 273, 3.4 million views, 244,000 views. So there's a lot of competition on this particular keyword. Now I might do a video using that keyword because I can also target maybe getting recommended content next to some of these channels, but I'm not going to probably rank for search as small as my channel is. So that's kind of more of a long-term game, but it's not going to give me a lot of short-term traffic and subscribers. One of the first things that we want to look at, journaling for executive for your well-being, journaling for men, journaling gifts, journaling guide, journaling games, journaling goals, journaling images, ideal aesthetic. So there's a lot of things here about journaling. Some of these I will. Journaling questions daily, journaling questions to ask yourself, journaling questions for anxiety, journaling questions for self-discovery. Copy. Let's look at that one. And if you have Tubebuddy, if you just get the free tool, you can get the unweighted, which doesn't take your channel into account. The weighted means it's taking into account what's going on my own channel. Also, with the free keyword tool on Tubebuddy, you get limited to so many searches per day. I do enough that it's worth the $4.99 I pay for it. I love Tubebuddy. I think it's something that I use. Also, you can get it for only like $4.99 if you're under 1,000 subscribers, which makes it really, really valuable for the pro plan. And so I'm just continuing to go through. There's poor search volume for some of these keywords. But I can also look and see if there's any video topics. How to journal for self-discovery. Let's see that one. I can also use this to find, look, high search, poor competition. But look, the top ranking views only gets 45 views. So if I could get more than 45 views on that video, I still stand a chance at getting ranked in search. Prompts for self-discovery, 20 journal prompts for self-discovery, a guide to journaling for self-discovery, how to journal for self-discovery. That's a pretty good keyword, actually. There's only 2 exact matches. There's 1.17 million search results, but only 2 exact matches. That means a lot of these channels are ranking for this by default based off of their overall authority, not because they're targeting that specific keyword. And that's huge. Now let's look at where these are. Number 14, how to journal, only 165 views. Intro to journaling, how to journal for self-discovery, only 188 views. So this is actually, and then there, Dinosaur Life, how to journal. Again, not even well optimized with only 45 views. They're ranking for that keyword. 78 views ranking for that keyword. So even though there's a lot of competition, we really want to dig deeper into these results. The other thing I can do is I can click on these channels and check out their videos, get ideas for my own video, maybe look at their comments, see if they have any questions that people aren't answering, and then I can answer those in my video targeting the same keyword. Again, I might struggle with getting search rankings for this keyword, but I can also show up in search. So I'm definitely going to save that one. What we want to do is come over here to actions, add to topic planner. And then that keyword is going to safely succeed into my topic planner so I can go to the topic planner and plan out my video. Common tags, how to journal, journaling ideas. Action. New list. Journaling tags. So there we go. I got tags now for my done. Then the next thing I can do is go ahead and go in to the optimization studio and how to journal for self-discovery. How to journal for quickly and easily. And we want to start off today. I want to discuss how to journal for self-discovery. You always want your keyword phrase in the very beginning of your product description. And then as soon as I can after that, check out this video to get started with your journaling today. Because what I want to do is this is what's above the fold. This is what's going to show up in that little snippet on YouTube, which we're fixing to show you. Because I'm going to come over here back to my channel. And I'm going to go to my channel, videos. Now, say I have a video here, why you should start journaling every day. And I'm going to stop that video because I don't want it to play. But look here, you have this little snippet right here. Today I want to talk about journaling. That first couple of lines shows up right there before they have to click show more. So if I link to this video right there, then that's going to show up above that fold when people come to check out my video. So then we're going to go here, and journaling is one of the most important exercises I use on my own path to inner peace. If you want to really know yourself, dive into self discovery. You want to start about your thoughts and feelings. Today, I am going to show you how to use your journal for self discovery. And the reason I'm putting it this way is I want some optimization. And you see, my optimization score is 95%. I want my keyword, but I also want like different aspects of that keyword phrase several times throughout my description. So I have self discovery, journal, how to journal. I want how to journal, learning how to journal. I can do that again. Again, that gives me more opportunity to show up. And this is just the optimization. Then we're going to go to the next step. Now, it automatically will put my keyword phrase as the first tag. Then I have my tag list. These are misspellings, so I can do those. And then I have I have a tag list. How do I bring in my tag limit? Okay. Journaling for beginners. How to start journaling. Journal. Inner peace. Emotional freedom. Techniques. Tips. Then different versions of that. Tips for journaling. Tips to daily journal. Again, we're getting self discovery tips. How to discover your inner self. And we're going to save that. And then here we can see how our stuff would show up in a search listing. And there we go. Journaling for self-discovery, how to journal, 3 journaling strategies. But this is how mine would look. And then I still have to create a thumbnail, which we'll do that in just a little bit. And we're going to save the draft. And that's why I love using Tubebuddy. It helps me to pick out my keywords. It helps me to research and set everything up before I even create the content. So the next thing that we want to do is we want to start writing this. So our video title, how to journal for self-discovery. Objectives. I always have 2 or 3 objectives for every video. One, my first objective is always for the viewer. So teach viewer how to use their journal for deeper insight into themselves. Hey, Dragon Value. Hope you're doing good. We're just doing a little hangout and just chatting about. I'm actually creating a video for my other channel, and I thought I'd just go live and hang out and walk people through kind of the process I'm thinking through as I create a video. So we just got started, so we're still in the planning stage. We've already done our keyword research, and now we're starting to plan out the video. This little template here helps me really well with creating my videos. So first thing I want to do is create objectives. Okay, my first objective, what do I want for the viewer? I want to teach the viewer how to journal for their deeper insights into themselves, gain new subscribers. So I want to make sure that I'm asking for subscribers and possibly sales of my journals that we just published yesterday. You saw yesterday's video. We just released our new journals on that channel. And so we're going to probably have a call to action to show people where to go find our journals. And it's kind of a low key call to action. And we'll get to that in just a minute. So the hook, can you use journaling? How do you journal? How do you discover yourself? This is where we got to think our way through. How are we going to hook people? What's going to get people interested? People that are looking for self discovery. Are you struggling with internal conflict and looking for a way to discover what's going on inside yourself? Today, we're going to show you how to use journaling for self discovery and create the life that you really, really want. Do you struggle with internal conflict? Are you to discover deeper insight into your life is the way that it is? Today, I'm going to show you how to use journaling for self-discovery. Again, we really want, as soon as we can in that thing, we want to make it natural, but we want that keyword phrase that we're targeting as early in the video as possible. This is just a form on my WordPress, or not WordPress, Microsoft Word. It's just a little template that I created myself. I'll be sharing it later. I don't have it up right now, but I will be adding it to my toolbox. What can I do this? Hope you find deeper insight into your inner self. And Serenity Stinger. My name is James. I want to help you find your inner peace. Today, I want a simple way that you can start to use your daily journal for self-discovery. Again, repeating that keyword phrase a few times throughout my content really helps. And find your own pathway to inner peace and harmony. So point number one, and this is where for my topics, I'll usually just do a couple of quick bullet points. And I have like 7 topic points on the list here because some of my videos are longer than others. I'll probably only do maybe 3 in this video. Make them quick, make them easy to digest, and then we'll get them in there. So, topic point number 1. Let's see. First thing that I want to do is okay. This is overall looking at my objectives. So we have our own journals that we're trying to refer people to. So I'm going to actually go to my journal and say, what are the 3 types of journals that will help people with self-discovery? 1, getting in touch with their feelings. Journal about how you feel. And then I actually have another video. This is great where we're cross-referencing our other videos. And then I'm going to just put myself a note in here as well. Again, nobody else ever sees this, so this is my own note. Card for journaling about feelings video. I have another video that I just finished doing a little bit ago. I haven't published it yet, but it will be published before this one is. That's going to be about how to journal about your feelings. So I'm going to reference to that video in the cards. So I'm cross-promoting my own content. Feel why getting to know your true feelings is important. One of the things that I've always found with my content, whenever I just go into this is what I do and this is how to do it, you lose people. When you go into this is what you should do and this is why you should do it, that gets people engaged. You start getting into people's feelings when you start getting into why they should do something. That's much more powerful than how to do it. So that's something I try to do with my content. I try to go into how. I have this journal right here. We actually have it published on Amazon through Amazon's KDP. I actually just did a video about it yesterday. This is my first journal. This actual lens, this right here is actually one of the ones I'm creating as a journal, as well as having the PDF download on my website. I just haven't got it all set up yet. So yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm doing these journaling videos is to promote my new journals. These just got released by Amazon yesterday to publish. And so I got them for sale as of yesterday. And now we're doing a whole series on journaling to promote the journals we're selling. So that's actually why in my objectives, gain new subscribers and sales of my journals. It's in my objectives for the video. So at this point, I'm also going to put CTA number 1. But this is where I'm going to put my first call to action. A lot of people screw up in their videos. A lot of people, they do the introduction and they're like, hey, welcome to my channel. My name is so-and-so and subscribe to my channel. The problem is new people coming to your channel have no idea. They just got to see you for the very first time and you're telling them to subscribe. So what we do is we give our first topic point first. That's value. Give them a reason to want to continue listening to you. And then you ask them to subscribe. So I'm going to do CTA number 1, which is my call to action for people to subscribe. And then my second call point, okay, journaling about how you feel. So I'm going back into my journals, and I have my intentions for self-discovery. One of the things that I think is great for self-discovery is discovering your intentions. Discover your intentions through journaling. Daily intentions. And I haven't done a video on that yet, so I don't have a video to call them to. But that's topic point 2. And then I'll talk for 2 or 3 minutes about how to discover your intentions through your journaling. Topic number 3 is going to be finding acceptance of uncontrollable circumstances. This is going to tie back into the fact that my entire channel is about finding inner peace using the principles of the Serenity Prayer. That's why it's the Serenity Meditation Journal. And so I actually have a section in the journal for how to accept things. These are the things I'm choosing to accept today. And so I'm going to talk about that here. And then CTA number 2, subscribe. CTA number 2 is journal on Amazon. So if you are just starting out with journaling, I do that, simply subscribe to our channel and get all our videos coming out. Then I'm not going to do 6 and 7. I'm just going to do 3 on this video. We do also have our own journals that you can get on Amazon. There is a link in the description below. Okay. Then outro, we want to kind of wrap up the video. And so the next one should be, so as I'll kind of roughly figure out what I'm going to say here, and then we'll figure it out. Because what I'll do is I don't like to script out what I'm going to say because it sounds like I'm reading. What I'll do is I'll kind of write down some notes of kind of what I want to say, and then I'll kind of do 2 or 3 takes of it as I record to figure out what I want to say. You start going for self-discovery, you will find your intentions, get more in touch with your feelings, and find greater acceptance of the things you cannot control in the world. If you want more help starting your journal, check out this journaling video here and get started with your journaling today. So really the 2 things that I kind of script out ahead of time is my hook, where I want to get people interested and involved in what I'm saying, and my outro, which is going to get more people clicking on that link that I want them to take on to the next video. Remember, there's several things that YouTube uses to keep people watching. One, how long they stay engaged. So you want that good hook where you're going to keep them watching. If you can keep them through the video, and then when you do that call to action at the very end, or you do that closing statement, getting them to watch another piece of your content is huge in the algorithm, in getting them to recommend your content to more people. So you always want to be using those end screens and recommending people to a specific piece of content that's related to this one. Yeah. We want to say see you next time, but I don't want to just say see you next time. I really want to direct them to a specific video. Um, and but I also, it's kind of a weird juxtaposition in how you word it, because I might change that video in the future. And this is one of the things I've kind of got myself in a bind on, where I recommended people to a very specific video at the end of a video, but now that video is no longer relevant because something changed, or maybe I've recorded a better video that said what I said in the other video better. So I want to kind of make it connected to what we just talked about, but keeping it in alignment with our value proposition and directing them to another piece of content, but making it changeable so that, if I update that video, if I specifically send them to a very specific video, but things change over time, I may put out a new journal later. I may do something different. I may do something completely different. This is a video that's not going to just be here today. This is a video that may be getting traffic. One of the things I love about niches like this is what we call more evergreen content. It's not specific to a time limit, a time frame. Like if I was doing a how to set up your homepage on YouTube video, which I have already done here on the channel, that's very time specific, in that if YouTube changes that technology, that video is completely useless. And I have some of those videos on my channel already, where I've created videos on how to do something and then YouTube changed the technology. In this particular kind of niche and this kind of content, it's evergreen. I can create it today and it'll be relevant in 10 years from now. It'll be relevant in 20 years from now. That means that I can have a long-term growth over this video. It's not something that's going to be over the next 6 months. What is it going to do? This might get 5 views in the next year, and then over the next 10 years, it gets 1,000,000 views. I don't like the best for viewer videos that YouTube suggests. I get it, and I've used it in the past. I've found in my personal experience that when I use that, they get less clicks. If I just say, check out this video here, and I just let YouTube choose what's best for the viewer, mostly in my experience, they get less clicks than if I'm directing them and giving them a reason why they should listen to that video. I kind of got to know what video I'm going to put there, or what topic the video is going to be, in order to give them a reason to click on it. If it's random, whatever video pops up, you don't know what random video YouTube's going to choose, because it's going to be that best for viewer is based on your view history on your channel, but also the watch history of that viewer. And I've had times, like on my own, I've seen it pop up where it popped up a live stream on some of the YouTube growth, the reselling channels. I've seen it pop up a freaking auction that was 6 months ago. Well, why would I want to watch a live stream replay of an auction that was 6 months ago, when more than likely all the products that they had for sale at that auction are either sold or gone? But YouTube has weird ways of deciding what they're going to show. That's why I don't like not being in control of what they're going to see. And that's giving the control to YouTube. That's just my personal perspective, but test it. I always tell everybody, don't do it because I say it. Test it, test it, test it. See what works on your channel, because what works on my channel may not work on yours. So use a group tag series. Yeah, we can do groups of tags. Earlier I was showing Tubebuddy, and Tubebuddy actually has a tagging feature that allows me to create lists of tags, and then I can just quickly import that whole list into the video. Um, and that's an easy way to get similar tags in a group of videos. And I do that as well. All right, so we are going to switch to the webcam, because what I'm going to do is now I'm going to use my main camera and turn on the recording. So we bring up the main camera. This is my camera. This is one of the things I love about my Sony camera. I actually have software I can do record and controls right here from my desktop. All right, so we want that. I don't have an electronic focus. Do I want it closer in? How does that look? We're going to do a test shot. 1, 2, 3. How does the lighting look? And pull up my Elgato Streamlight. Brighten my lighting just a little bit. And okay, test shot done. And there we go. Oh, well, that's going to screw up my lighting a little bit. All right. So let's go back to there. Looking to discover deeper insight into what your life is. I'm going to show you how to use journaling for self-discovery, and I'm going to help you find deeper insight into your inner self. Let's dive in and get started. Okay. All right. Camera on. Microphone on. Microphone cover on. Last minute check. Check, check, check. There we go. And here we go. Do you struggle with internal conflict in your life? Are you struggling with deeper insight into understanding why your life is the way it is? If so, I understand exactly how you feel. This is something I've struggled with for years myself. Today, we're going to help you learn how to use journaling for self discovery. And okay, that was weird. Why did it stop? Oh, memory card's full. Hold on. All right, we had to format the memory card because we were running out of battery or running out of format. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, Dragon Value. Um, I didn't know. I did not know about your diagnosis with cancer. I'm sorry to hear that. Um, it's rough, I'm sure. All right, and we're gonna try this again. Let's start over. One of the things I like to do too is I will. Ooh, my battery's low too. All right. Do you struggle with internal conflict? Are you looking to discover deeper insight into your own self? Today, I'm going to show you how to use journaling to get deeper insight to yourself and get better control of your feelings. Let's dive in and get started. All right. Are you struggling with internal conflict? Are you trying to discover deeper insights into yourself? Today, I want to show you how to use journaling for self discovery and get deeper insight into who you are and what drives you. Let's dive in and get started. I think I like that just a little bit better. All right. Welcome to the Serenity Journey. My name is James, and I help you overcome internal flying. My name is James, and welcome to the Serenity Journey. I help you overcome internal conflict and find your pathway to inner peace. Today, we're talking about journaling and how you can use it to find deeper insight into yourself and use it as a tool for self discovery. It's one of the most important tools in my arsenal that I use almost every day to create deeper insight into who I am and to find peace with myself. Today, I'm going to share with you three simple ways that you can use journaling to get deeper insight into who you are and get in touch with your internal being so that you can go on a journey of self discovery and create the life of your desires. Let's dive in and jump in. Let's jump right in. The first thing I want to talk about is how we journal about our feelings. We love to journal about our feelings every day. I love to sit and journal about how I'm feeling, what I'm feeling, and where it's coming from. This is so important. So many people are repressing their feelings. They're not really feeling where they're at right now. They're either worried about the past or worried about the future. They're trying to change other things, or they're repressing how they feel because they believe that they're supposed to be happy and positive all the time. This leads to a lot of self destructive behaviors. And as you get in touch with your feelings, you can release those negative feelings instead of allowing them to control you. If you want to know more about what I mean about that, make sure you check out this video that we just put out on how to journal for your feelings. So, one of the things that we do to find self discovery through these feelings is we dive deeper into ourselves as we write the feelings down. And it helps us to clarify what we're feeling because sometimes it's hard to clarify. As men, we're not as touched with our feelings as a lot of women are. So, we have to kind of clarify how we feel. And as a man, honestly, we're taught by our culture that we're not supposed to feel anything. And that's absolutely insane. That's one of the stigmas we need to break. Thank you. So I hope that this is helpful to you. If it's helping you to get better in touch with your feelings, if it's going to help you to understand how you can use your journal and why you should be using it, make sure you click subscribe. If you want to go deeper into understanding how your feelings journals If you want to go deeper into how your journals can help you with your self discovery, I really recommend that you hit subscribe and click the bell notification so you get all of our journaling videos that are coming out really soon. On to topic 2. The other part of self discovery is discovering your daily intentions. One of the things I started years ago was practicing daily intentions. Now, daily intentions is a little bit different than goals, although goals are part of my intentions. But my intentions are this is what I intend to do with my life right now today. And I have daily intentions in each of the 5 key areas of life. We talked about that in another video where we talked about 5 key areas of our lives where we have our 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 we have our relationships, we have our struggles. We have struggles in our relationships, in our relationship with money, in our relationship with our career and work that we do, with our relationship with our health, and our relationship with our own spiritual journey and evolution. So, one of the things is we target each of these 5 areas and help find peace with that. When we set intentions for each one of these areas of our lives in our journal, this helps us to be more present and to kind of put out into the universe what it is that we're trying to create right now in the present moment. And this helps us to stay more present and keeping focused on what's most important to us right now in our lives. It's one of the most important practices I've developed in my life, and I write about them every single day. So I start each day writing down my daily intentions for what want to accomplish in my relationships, in my work, in my finances, in what I want to accomplish in my spiritual walk in with my health. By doing these intentions, I'm able to continue my growth and track my progress as well because I can go back to past journals and see how much I've grown. One of the other things that I love about journaling is my ability to find acceptance. One of the things we teach is the Serenity Prayer. And the Serenity Prayer says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. And there's so many circumstances in our lives that we can't change. Many people are focused on the things that they concerned about, but this restricts their ability to control and influence the things in our lives. As we start journaling about the things that we're trying to accept in our lives right now, focusing on the things that we cannot change and what we're doing to find more acceptance of it, this gives us an opportunity to find growth and peace within ourselves. It gives us a greater focus on the things we can control and releases our attachment to the things that are concerning, but we have no influence or control over. By releasing our attachment to those things through our journal, through writing about how we feel about them, we can create the life that we really, really want. It takes time, it's not going to happen overnight, but this is a great way to use your journal. Now, if you're new to journaling, we also have our own journals available, and we actually have sections for each one of these types of journals in our journals. You can pick those up over on Amazon. We love journaling. I think it's one of the most important things you can do for self discovery and to create the life that you really, really want. If you want to know more about using journaling for self discovery, I really recommend you check out this video that we just put out on how to start journaling in your life. See you in that video, and you have a fantastic day. Go with peace. All right. Now we have to unplug the camera, set up USB. Oh. So I had to change the settings on the camera to allow me to import, and now I can just import from the camera. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start editing down the video. That. And one of the things I love about that script template, so I saved that script template, and what I'm going to do is then I can take that same template and use it as an outline for a blog post. I can use it as an outline for an email for my newsletter. I can use it as an outline for even a chapter in a book. I'm working on a book right now on the Serenity Prayer, and I think I could actually take that entire video that I just put out, and I could actually expand on everything I talked about. We just talked about it briefly. I could expand on everything there into something that I could create a chapter in a book over and go into more depth and detail. And in those books, then that's where I go more into this is what we do, this is why we do it, and this is how to do it. So we do the why, the what, and the how in my products. Whereas in my YouTube videos, I focus more on the what and the why. Okay. All right, let's go there. Control C. V. video outline. Go back to StreamYard. To video. All right. So I just dropped in the chat the link to the video outline where you can download it off of our Google. We'll also have a link to it down in the chat below in the replay. So we are done with that. So the next thing that we want to do, we just finished import. We want to go to import media. This is Camtasia Studio, which is my recording software. We are going to go to our 2.8 folder. Open. And this is Camtasia Studio. This is my editing software that we're going to use to edit the videos that we create for our YouTube channel. And this is how we do most of our editing. I can turn off the extra lights here. That might help with my camera a little bit. Turn the lights back down so I don't have so much glare on the backup camera. There we go. That looks a little better. There we go. That looks a little better. So now we have our editing software. First thing we want to do is there's very little. One thing I don't like about the studio, there's not a whole lot of options for the volume. We're going to do a little noise reduction now. Let's see, noise sensitivity. First of all, let's go here. Select a section, analyze noise profile, and that's going to help it to pick out the background noise and do some noise reduction.
What are you feeling today, and are you? How in touch are you with how you're feeling today? Welcome to the Serenity Journey. My name is James, and I help people find their pathway to inner peace.
Oh, that's the wrong video. media plus import media file. 8 minutes, 3 seconds. Let's get the right video clip here.
Self and get better control of your feelings.
There we go. And a lot of times it takes me, hi Penny, it takes me 2 or 3 tries to get the right. Ugh. Hold on. Hold on. Block. Bye bye. Remove. Hi Penny. We're just doing a little hangout and working on a video here. So let's go do our noise reduction and volume leveling. Place with some of the background noise that we want to get rid of. Analyze. This program, I'm using Camtasia Studio. It doesn't have great audio editing. I could export it, but then it's a pain in the butt to line up the audio track with the video track. And it's every time I've tried to do it, I've never been able to get it to line up perfectly. So I usually just do the little bit of noise editing here. Hopefully, one of my goals with editing has always been do good enough to get me to a point where I can hire somebody to do it for me. I am no expert video editor for sure. But I'm decent. I can do a decent job. I just don't enjoy doing it very much. Bring that up. Bring the ratios up just a little bit. And I can bring that background down just a little bit more. Bring the gain back up. And let's see that.
Today, I'm going to show you how. Are you looking to discover deeper insight into your own self? Today, I'm going to show you how to use journaling to get deeper insight to yourself and get better control of your feelings. Let's dive in and get started. Are you struggling with internal conflict? Are you?
Okay, yeah, I like that better. So we're going to go cut that whole first part out. And then when you cut, ripple delete, and it'll move everything over. So I don't have to search for the beginning.
Are you struggling with internal conflict? Are you trying to discover deeper insights into yourself? Today, I want to show you how to use journaling for self-discovery and get deeper insight into who you are and what drives you.
That's a good spot. And cut. Now we're going to separate out the video just a little bit. And then we're going to go to our media file, media bin, and find my little intro stinger. And slip that in right there. And then we're going to do a transition, fade through black to there, fade through black to there. Yeah, we are going to
and what drives you. Let's dive in and get started. I think I like that just a little bit better. All right. Welcome to the Serenity Journey. My name.
Oh, I cut it too early, didn't I?
Today, I want to show you how to use journaling for self-discovery and get deeper insight into who you are and what drives you. Welcome to the Serenity Journey. My name is James, and
Yeah.
welcome to the Serenity Journey. My name is James, and I help you overcome internal fire. My name is James. Are you trying to discover deeper insights into yourself? Today, I want to show you how to use journaling for self-discovery and get deeper insight into who you are and what drives you. Welcome to the Serenity Journey. My name is James, and I help you overcome internal fire. My name is James, and welcome to the Serenity Journey.
Okay, go there. Got that down now. Now find my lower third.
My name is James, and welcome to the Serenity Journey. I help you overcome internal conflict and find your pathway to inner peace. Today, we're talking about journaling and how you can use it to find deeper insight into yourself and use it as a tool for self-discovery. It's one of the most important tools in find deeper insight. We're talking about journaling and
Media man, import. Downloads. a little B-roll clip.
How you can use it to find deeper insight into yourself and use it as a tool for self-discovery.
We're going to cut it there. Fade out. And delete. We got a few seconds B-roll clip.
How you can use it to find deeper insight into yourself and use it as a tool for self-discovery. It's one of the most important tools in my arsenal that I use almost every day to create deeper insight into who I am and to find peace with myself. Today, I'm going to share with you 3.
Okay, gonna cut there. Animate. Zoom in. There we go.
Peace with myself. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 simple ways that you can use journaling to get deeper insight into who you are and get in touch.
And part of it's probably because I'm streaming, but I'm getting a lot of lag here, which is making it a little bit more difficult to get my cuts and edits just right.
So that you can go on a journey of self-discovery and create the life of your desire.
Scale to fit. I'm going to stretch that out just a little bit so that it zooms in slowly or zooms out slowly. Let's start it right there. No! I don't want it pop back. All right, let's go back.
I'm going to share with you 3 simple ways that you can use journaling to get deeper insight into who you are and get in touch with your internal being so that you can go on a journey of self-discovery and create the life of your desire. Let's dive in and jump in. Let's jump right in. Let's dive in and jump in.
Cut that. Long pause. Cut.
The first thing I want to talk about is how we journal about our feelings. We love to journal about our feelings. Every day, I love to sit and journal about how I'm feeling, what I'm feeling, and we love to journal about our feelings every day. Every day, I love to sit and journal about how I'm feeling, what I'm feeling, and where it's coming from. This is so important. So many people are important. So many people are repressing their feelings. They're not really feeling where they're at right now. They're either worried about the past or worried about the future. They're trying to change other things.
So we are just editing a video down. We're clipping, we're adding zooms and transitions, some B-roll here and there.
How they feel because they believe that they're supposed to be happy and positive all the time. This leads to a lot of self-destructive behaviors. And as you get in touch with your feelings, you can release those negative feelings instead of allowing them to control you. If you want to know more about what I mean about that, make sure you check out this video. If you want to know more about what If you want to know more about what I mean about that, make sure you check out this video that we just put out on how to journal for your feelings. So one of the things that we do to find self-discovery through these feelings is we dive deeper into ourselves as we write the feelings down. And it helps us to clarify what we're feeling. Because sometimes it's hard to clarify. As men, we're not as touched with our feelings as a lot of women are. So we have to kind of clarify how we feel. And as a man, honestly, we're taught by our culture that we're not supposed to feel anything. And that's absolutely insane. That's one of the stigmas we need to break. Just to clarify what we're feeling, because sometimes it's hard to clarify. As men, we're not as touched with our feelings as a lot of women are, so we have to kind of clarify how we feel. And as a man, honestly, and as a man,
Jump cut.
like how we feel. And as a man, honestly, we're taught by our culture that we're not supposed to feel anything. And that's absolutely insane. That's one of the things that we need to break.
So I'm trying to get these cuts just right. And then that's where we're going to transition to the next point.
Thank you. So, I hope that this is helpful to you. If it's helping you to get better in touch with your feelings, if it's going to help you to understand how you can use your journal and why you should be using it, make sure you click subscribe. If you want to go deeper into understanding how your feelings journals, if you want to go deeper in
Ripple delete. And we got to go backwards just a little bit.
stigmas we need to break. If you want to go deeper into how your journals can help you
Media, click, subscribe, bid, reduce the volume, move it over.
If you want to go deeper into how your journals can help you with your self-discovery, I really recommend that you hit subscribe.
Okay, that's where the subscribe needs to pop.
That you hit subscribe and click the bell notification so you get all of our journaling videos that are coming out really soon.
Lock that track in.
On to topic 2. The other part of self-discovery. The other part of self-discovery.
Delete.
Videos that are coming out really soon. The other part of self-discovery is discovering your daily intentions. One of the things I started years ago was practicing daily intentions. Now, daily intentions is a little bit different than goals, although goals are part of my intentions. But my intentions are, this is what I intend to do with my life right now today.
Referring to specific journaling.
And I have daily intentions in each of the 5 key areas of life. We talked about that in another video. Key areas of life.
Yeah, cut that. Cut there. Went on a little rant.
We talked about that in another video where we talk about 5 key areas of our life where we have our relationships, we have our struggle, we have struggles in our relationship with money, in our relationship with our career and work that we do, with our relationship with our health, and our relationship with our own spiritual journey and evolution. So one of the things is that we target each of these 5 areas and help find peace with that. When we set intentions for each when we set intentions
Triple delete. Go back.
Now, daily intentions is a little bit different than goals, although goals are part of my intentions. But my intentions are, this is what I intend to do with my life right now today. And I have daily intentions in each of the 5 key areas of life. When we set intentions for each one of these areas of our lives in our journal, this helps us to be more present and to kind of put out into the universe what it is that we're trying to create right now in the present moment. And this helps us to stay more present and keeping focused on what's most important to us right now in our lives. It's one of the most important practices I've developed in my life, and I write about them every single day. So I start each day writing down my daily start each day writing start each day writing down my daily intentions for what want to accomplish in my relationships. My work, in my finances, in what I want to accomplish in my spiritual walking, with my health. By doing these intentions, I'm able to continue my growth and track my progress as well because I can go back to past journals and see how much I've grown. Right. One of the other things that I love about journaling is my ability to find acceptance. One of the things we teach is the Serenity Prayer. And the Serenity Prayer says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. And there's so many circumstances in our lives that we can't change. Many people are focused on the things that they're concerned about, but this restricts their ability to control and influence the things in our lives. As we as we start journaling about the things that we're trying to accept right now, focusing on the things that we cannot change and what we're doing to find more acceptance of it, this gives us an opportunity to find growth and peace within ourselves. It gives us a greater focus on the things we can control and releases our attachment to the things that are concerning, but we have no influence or control over.
Just to give you, she takes more, but those are the ones that are the hardcore ones. And she takes Tylenol and ibuprofen.
By releasing our attachment to those things through our journal and writing about how we feel about them, we can create the life that we really, really want. It takes time. That's not going to happen overnight, but this is a great way to use your journal. Now, if you're new to journaling, this is a great way to use your journal. If you're new to journaling, we also have our own journals available, and we actually have sections for each one of these types of journals in our journals. You can pick those up over on Amazon. We love journaling. I think it's one of the most important things you can do for self-discovery is to create the life that you really, really want. If you want to know more about using journaling for self-discovery, I really recommend you check out this video that we just put out on how to start journaling in your life. See you in that video.
If you want to get it so right, it's probably
you in that video, and you have a fantastic day. Go with me.
Transition, baby. Yeah, slow fade.
All right. See you in that video. We just put out. On how to start journaling in your life. See you in that video, and you have a fantastic day. Go with me. Are you are you struggling with internal conflict? Are you trying to discover deeper insights into yourself? Today, I want to show you how to use journaling for self-discovery and get deeper insights into who you are and what drives you. My name is James, and welcome to the Serenity Journey. I help you overcome internal conflict and find your pathway to inner peace. Today, we're talking about journaling and how you can use it to find deeper insight into yourself and use it as a tool for self-discovery. It's one of the most important tools in my arsenal.
One of the big things about doing this edits too is we never want to edit once. See, like there, I messed up. I always go through these and I will do multiple cuts. I'll go through my first edit. Usually I'll take a break. If I wasn't live streaming, I'd probably take a break and then come back and look at it again. And probably even before I produce it, what I'll do is I'll save it. I'll get away for a little while, come back and go through the whole thing again because I always find more tweaks, more things. And you'll never get it perfect, but I'll at least go through 2 to 3 edits before I publish.
Where it's coming from. This is so important. So many people are repressing their feelings. They're not really feeling where they're at right now. They're either worried about the past or worried about the future. They're trying to change other things, or they're repressing how they feel because they believe that they're supposed to be happy and positive all the time. This leads to a lot of self-destructive behaviors, and as you
Yeah, another B-roll clip there.
me. You have to remember that I'm not very good. I'm a very good distraction. I mean, the other day she was bending herself. She was bending like this. I actually said, "Here's my foot." And I was just like, "What is she doing?" And she was like this.
Being positive all the time. This leads to a lot of self-destructive behaviors. And as you get in touch with your feelings, you can release those negative feelings instead of allowing them to control you.
I can't take too much of James, but Jesse and her, yeah.
Them to control you. If you want to know more about what I mean about that, make sure you check out this video that we just put out on how to journal for your feelings. So one of the things that we do to find self-discovery through these feelings is we dive deeper into ourselves as we write the feelings down. And it helps us to clarify what we're feeling. Because sometimes it's hard to clarify. Because men, we're not in touch with our feelings as a lot of women are. So we have to kind of clarify how we feel. And as a man, honestly, we're taught by our culture that we're not supposed to feel anything. And that's absolutely insane. That's one of the stigmas we need to break.
Yeah, since that whole section needs to be cut.
Be happy and positive all the time. This leads to a lot of self-destructive behaviors. And as you get in touch with your feelings, you can release those negative feelings instead of allowing them to control you. If you want to know more about what I mean about that, make sure you check out this video that we just put out on how to journal for your feelings. So one of the
I think I'm just gonna cut it right there.
She loves the rainbow. I know that much.
If you want to go deeper into how your journals can help you with your self-discovery, I really recommend that you hit subscribe.
Nope. Wow.
For your feelings. If you want to go deeper into how your journals can help you with your self-discovery, I really recommend that you hit subscribe and click the bell notification so you get all of our journaling videos that are coming out very soon. The other part of self-discovery is discovering your daily intentions. One of the things I started years ago was practicing daily intentions. Now, daily intentions is a little bit different than goals, although goals are part of my intentions. But my intentions are, this is what I intend to do with my life right now today. And I have daily intentions in each of the 5 key areas of life. Like when we set intentions for each one of these areas of our lives in our journal, this helps us to be more present and to kind of put out into the universe what it is that we're trying to create right now in the present moment. My life.
But just basically, I guess he gets worse in the fact that she can't. There are some times where I know, like, I'm inside. I think she senses me more than she sees me. You understand what I'm saying? You know what? You are cognitive, and so I. Yeah. So I think sense of you in ways that I think I grew up. She's like, hey, there's mom's coming. She's coming down the hall. Well, no, I mean, like, sensing to me. There's been a couple of times where I got a little quiet on her, and I stepped up on her, and I think it's more like she sensed that I was there. She just turned her head, but I wasn't making a sound. So that's how I'm saying I think she sensed me. I don't per se think she saw me, but I think she sensed me. Yeah. I know that one time that I put her in the pool or a couple times I put her in the pool, she like freaked out.
My goodness. We are lagging. This lag is getting really bad. I may have to cut the live stream just to do this video. Oh, there it goes.
I felt so bad when I was in that situation. That's how bad I felt because she was just so scared. I mean, you could see terror in her eyes. Yeah. And I got out of there as soon as I didn't even stay there 5 minutes. I was trying to get her used to it, but yeah. Like, nope. So I would say water.
But she was like 2. Also a creature of the sun.
Well, that's kind of hard to say. When it comes no, in fact, I just put it in front of her face and she has a tendency to ignore. She likes it. She'll break into a big old smile and she'll start, try to reach for it. So there are ways that we know that she just wants something. She'll just ignore it.
Goals are part of my intent, but my intentions are this is what I intend to do with my life right now. And I have daily intentions in each of the 5 key areas of life. When we set intentions for each one of these areas of our lives in our journal, this helps us to be more present and to kind of put out into the universe what it is that we're trying to create right now in the present moment. And this helps us to stay more present and keeping focus on what is most important to us right now in our lives. It's one of the most important practices I've developed in my life, and I write about them every single day. So I start each day writing down my daily intentions for what I want to accomplish in my relationships, in my work, in my finances, and what I want to accomplish in my spiritual walk and with my health. By doing these intentions, I'm able to continue my growth and track my progress as well because I can go back to past journals and see how much I've grown. One of the other things that I love about journaling is my ability to find acceptance. One of the things we teach is the Serenity Prayer. And the Serenity Prayer says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. And there's so many circumstances in our life that we can't change. Many people are focused on the things that they're concerned about, but this restricts their ability to control and influence the things in our lives. As we start journaling about the things that we're trying to accept in our lives right now, focusing on the things that we cannot change and what we're doing to find more acceptance of it, this gives us an opportunity to find growth and peace within ourselves. It gives us a greater focus on the things we can control and releases our attachment to
Downloads.
things that we're trying to accept in our lives right now. Focusing on the things that we cannot change and what we're doing to find more acceptance of it. This gives us an opportunity to find growth and peace within ourselves. It gives us a greater focus on the things we can control and releases our attachment to the things that are concerning, but we have no influence or control over. By releasing our attachment to those things through our journal, through learning, but we have no influence or control over. By releasing our attachment to those things through our journal, through writing about how we feel about them, we can create the life that we really, really want. It takes time. That's not going to happen overnight. But this is a great way to use your journal. If you're new to journaling, we also have our own journals available, and we actually have sections for each one of these types of journals in our journals. You can pick those up over on Amazon. We love journaling. I think it's one of the most important things you can do for self-discovery to create the life that you really, really want. If you want to know more about using journaling for self-discovery, I really recommend you check out this video that we just put out. Self-discovery. I really recommend you check out this video that we just put out on how to start journaling in your life. See you in that video, and you have a fantastic day. Go with these. Are you struggling with internal conflict? Are you trying to discover deeper insights into yourself? To yourself. Today, I want to show you how to
All right, so that's pretty much the edit. This has been what, 2 hours so far? I've got the cuts done. I'm probably gonna leave this alone for a little while. Come back in a few hours, and then we will actually finish the edit. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back a few hours later, go through the whole thing again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do a production run of it, so I can see what everything looks like and see where I need to make some more tweaks, and then we'll go through it again and do our final cut. So this is going to be what, self discovery part 1. That'll be my first edit cut, and then while that's processing, we're gonna go we're gonna bring this over here. We have Canva, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go right here to YouTube thumbnail. we're going to go to title it up real quick, Self Discovery. And we're going to upload. I use Canva Pro. My friend Pixelpia has a new channel on Canva tutorials. I'm going to kind of run through this, but she does a great job at teaching how to use Canva. I've learned a few tricks from her, and I've been using Canva for a long time. I love Canva for all my thumbnails. This is a frame I just took out of the video, and what we're going to do is we're going to try to use this for our thumbnail image. Mm, everything's running slow because I got so many programs running right now. Got all the recording stuff going. I got the stream going. I got too much stuff going on my desktop right now. It's slowing my computer now. I'll have to close some stuff out. So, for those that came in late and don't know, we just published our own journals right over here on Amazon. This is for goes along with our Serenity Journey channel. So we're doing a series on how to start journaling for people to use our journals. And so that's kind of where that came from. That's kind of the summary behind what we're working on the channel right now. Did not realize how many things I had open. Edit image. I want that, but I want it to have just a slight blur to it. Mm. Journal. Now, one of the big things that we have to do with thumbnails uh, know yourself better. That's like the key part of this. And then we're going to go subheading through journaling. effects. We're going to do the shadow, give it a little bit of height. We're going to go transparency up, go there, choose the black. That makes it stand out, pop just a little bit. Same thing with the top one, effects. Up that transparency, make it pop just a little bit. Now we're going to change the direction on it just a little. Give it a little bit more depth. Making it stand out just a little bit. That gives the whole image just a little bit of depth. Let's see here. Yeah, that looks good. Effects. Let's do that direction just a hair more. There we go. Now we can see that looks pretty good lined up. Know yourself better through journaling. And I'm going to add a little pop of color there. Make that bright yellow. I'm going to increase that size.
They said that, when I said, well, can we get these together,
One of the big mistakes a lot of people make with these is they're trying to put their thumbnails and they put exactly their keyword or exactly their title on the thumbnail. This should be kind of compelling idea wise, but it doesn't need to be the exact same words. In fact, it shouldn't be the exact same words. And this is kind of busy for me for a thumbnail. Honestly, this is kind of a busy thumbnail even for me, what I normally do. Then I am going to duplicate. If it'll let me. For some reason, the duplicate is not even coming up. Weird. There it is. YouTube or Canva changed something. So what I'm going to do is do that. Move that backwards. Do effect. Now we're going to do a shadow with transparency up. Blur that one and offset it. Yeah, so now it gives it the more of the shadow effect. Let it pop off the screen. Gives it a little bit more depth. And I made this is just round one on the thumbnails too. I'll usually make 3 or 4 different thumbnails, and I'll probably come back and make some more later for that one. But that gives us the opportunity to do more, see more, and kind of get some things out there. So. And there we go. That's pretty much it. I'm going to have to come back in a little bit and do one more round of editing. But that's pretty much my entire production of a video from start to finish. Just got to produce it, upload it to YouTube. We'll do another video later where we go finish production and then go and upload it to YouTube. But my computer's lagging, and part of it's because I'm streaming right now. So I'm going to shut it down, and we'll come back later. Thanks for joining us, those that watched, and hope that somebody found this helpful. We'll see you next time.